We're going to now focus on Greenply Industries and the company's capital expenditure plans. We've got the company's Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Venkat Ramani, joining us on the phone line. Mr. Venkat Ramani, to begin with, your company operates across three primary segments. That's laminates, plywood, and the MDF segment. If you could just take us through how big each of these divisions are for you in terms of revenues.
See, this year, FY12 that is, we'll be closing somewhere close to about 1,850 crores of gross revenue, out of which plywood is expected to have about 50 to 55%, laminates about 35-odd%, and MDF another 15-odd%. So that's the breakup of the revenue for the three divisions.
And Mr. Ramani, how do the margins across them compare? Because we believe, in fact, that the MDF segment has the best margins of over 40%. Do you think that that division will drive the company growth in the coming years?
I couldn't get your figure. What was the margin?
We hear that the MDF division has margins of over 14%.
Over 14%. Yeah, that's it was operating at a lower capacity in the first half. Mm-hmm. So about 50 to 55-odd%. So the margins are around 14%. So we are expecting somewhere close to about 90% capacity utilization in the current year. That is FY13. So we are expecting operating margins to be around 18 to 20% in the current year for MDF.
Right. And Mr. Venkat Ramani, to the extent that the MDF segment is the highest margin business for you, should we expect that going forward it will gradually account for the larger part of gross revenues?
Yeah, it should be higher than what it is currently, say about 15%. But I wouldn't say that it would go to say about 35 or 40 odd, because we'll be maintaining a balance between all the, because normally the growth in backbone products, say plywood and MDF, is also complementary with the growth in volumes of surfacing products like laminates and veneers. So we will be maintaining a balance between plywood and MDF on the one hand and laminates and decorative veneers on the other hand.
Okay, thanks very much, Mr. Ramani, for joining in and talking about the business outlook as well as the growth plans for the company.